That right there is Tokyo Tower, illuminated at midnight. You can see how red it is right there, right in the middle of the river. So I thought I would get out of the house and come out here for a snack. It's pretty creepy out here. It's this here is the Sumida River. Not many people are out here. And if you look over there, there's a Denny's, which is pretty cool. That Denny's has a really good view. It's kind of like a 360 shaped Denny's. I have an umbrella just in case it really starts raining hard. But it is pretty neat to see Tokyo Tower. Can you see it? Right there. That's Tokyo Tower. I didn't know it was illuminated after midnight. I guess it is. I'm not going to that Denny's. I'm telling you right now. But listening to the cars speed by with the rain on the ground is really reminiscent of the hitchhiking trip that I did last year. It's just loud. It reminds me of just being surrounded by traffic, road traffic all the time. The noise is multiplied by 10 when the streets are wet. But as I said, the rainy season is just about upon us, and it's getting close to. Let's just take a quick look at the Denny's right here. Denny's in Japan. Denny's in Japan is completely different than Denny's in the United States because at first glance you think, oh, and by the way, it's backwards because the YouTube app is not flipping it. The iPhone naturally does this, but there's something with the app that's not flipping the live stream. So I'm sorry about the reverse Denny's, but Denny's in Japan has a Japanese menu. And they sell food to Japanese, not to Americans, which means they don't have an all-day breakfast. Although there is waffles on the menu, which is something, but it's not pancakes. It's not a Grand Slam breakfast. However, you know, Denny's is still my mother's favorite restaurant when she comes to Japan. And it's quite funny when I say, hey, Mom, where do you want to eat? And she says, Denny's. You know, bowl of ramen might be good, Mom. Some sushi, perhaps, but Denny's. They have a really good kiwi drink. That's why she likes it. They have this very natural kiwi drink, and it helps her power up. I guess get over the jet lag. But this area behind me is Kachidoki Bridge, and this area is called. There you get a better view. This area is called Kachidoki, and the reason why there's a lot of trucks. I don't know if you guys can wrap your head around this, but if you do a Google search on where I am right now, right there is Tsukiji Market. So this is what I learned, okay? And I'm gonna tell you guys why I haven't done a midnight snack run in a while. Then I'm gonna get onto it. So if you go to Instagram, you'll see that I posted a picture on Instagram stories. My wife made oyakodon. Oyakodon. Oyakodon is eggs with chicken. It's like when the baby meets the mother. It was a lot of food, and since we've moved in together, I've been eating really, really well. I'm not hungry at midnight at all. At all. So it's very hard to do a midnight run when you're not hungry. That defies the purpose of the midnight run. I usually did it because I was really hungry. And now that, you know, I'm getting a lot of really good food, and I want to try to cook more for her, because then I would not cook that much, because I would know I would want to go on the midnight snack run, and then maybe she would go with me. That's my strategy going forward. But tonight is a special night, so I've decided to go on the midnight run. It's not to Denny's, although that might be on the menu in the future, because Denny's is open 24 hours, and that's open right now. Now, Tsukiji is right over there. All these trucks are coming from Tsukiji Market, and they're probably heading back to the highway. One of the highways is over here at Odaiba, and it takes you straight through the city without having to go through the center of it. It's the same highway that runs past Tokyo Disneyland, so a lot of these trucks might be going to Chiba, or they might be going towards Yokohama to Haneda Airport, for example. This is the throughway going there. All right, so there's a lot of traffic. It is really cool to see Tokyo Tower. Look at the light around it. It's very ominous looking. Do you see it's turned the light and the clouds around it just all red? And Tokyo Tower is this like international orange red glow. It's slightly cool. I don't know what else, what other words. It's just cool to see Tokyo Tower, just making everything around it a little orange. And I'm hoping that my selection for tonight's midnight snack does not make me orange, because I don't know if I could film in there. In fact, I know that you probably shouldn't, so I probably won't go and film in there, but I'm gonna go in there and buy some ramen ice cream. Now, I don't know much about this. I didn't search this, I didn't plan this. All I know is that I saw on the label ramen and ice cream and caramel. I don't know. If you put the pieces together that I just said, you get something that's probably gonna make me look orange like what I just showed you in the distance. However, it must be tried. Somebody must try this. So we have the 7-Eleven ramen midnight snack run ice cream. Not in that order. It's midnight. My brain can be somewhat fried. I've never streamed in this area before, and I live in the center of Tokyo now. The past midnight live streams have been, I can turn this light off now, have been in my old neighborhood, which was very countryside-ish. Not countryside, but it was like very suburban Tokyo. At night, it's quiet. There's no cars. Here, there's cars everywhere. So it's pretty amazing to walk around Chuoku, which is one of the 23 wards of Tokyo that I live in now. Yeah. So there you go. I'm right now working on editing a video, and that's why I'm still up. And yeah, when you live a YouTuber's lifestyle, I'll tell you something. When you edit the videos, you're editing quite a lot, and there is no hours really of this ever. All right, now this 7-Eleven has a funny story to it. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to get away from the loud street a little bit. All right, everybody, you guys know it's 12:30 in the morning. It's AM Sri Lanka Flyer, not PM. AM. Everybody knows that in the United States, Tsutaya went out of business. Blockbuster went out of business like 10 years ago. They couldn't rent DVDs out anymore because everyone was streaming online. They were getting the DVDs from Netflix. However, in Japan, this company called Tsutaya still rents DVDs. They still rent a lot of stuff in there, but DVDs is one of the biggest sellers. And Japan, although it's extremely high-tech country, they still also is one of the countries that have problems adjusting to the new technology. Although that a lot of the new technology comes from Japan, Japan still uses fax machines, for example. Okay, Japan still uses DVD players. I had old guys that I was making content for. I was the content creator and they were the client. They asked me, this goes back, oh, thank you, John. And by the way, John, thanks for pushing me to do these midnight runs. I'm not hungry at all, and I'm still doing this because I promised John like a week ago that I would go out here and do a midnight run, and I said it was gonna be a lot quicker than now. But Tsutaya, now my client asked me to make a copy of the content on VHS. On VHS, and this was just a couple of years ago. We're still talking like after 2010, and he asked, could you make the content on VHS so we could watch it? I said, VHS? And I didn't want to embarrass the guy in the meeting, but it was after the meeting, I turned to my partner, and I asked her in Japanese, everyone's Japanese here, I said, what is going on? Did this guy just actually ask for a copy in VHS? And how the heck do I even put the content onto a VHS? And I don't even have a recorder for that. And she goes, we'll take care of it because our company happens to have a VHS recorder, because some clients are in their 50s and 60s and they have a huge VHS collection and they still want the content in VHS. And the Tsutaya right there, it rents DVDs, but it also rents VHS. And you'll find a couple of VHS still available in DVD rental shops. It's really weird. Just Japanese have a hard time of changing to new technology. I'm just saying, fax machines, that's all. Google it, it's there, all right? All right, let's get to it. I feel a little bit uncomfortable taking you in there with the camera. So I'm just gonna leave the camera right here and just go in and buy it, okay? I'm gonna show you how safe Japan is. I'm just gonna leave the camera here. I'll be right back, all right? I don't want to, if somebody takes this camera, just ask for his name and just take a screenshot and then I will find this man, okay, and send it to me. So if somebody tries to take this camera, you send it to me, okay? This guy's screen, I'm turning the light on so that you can get a good screenshot of him. Anybody who comes out and tries to take this camera, you screenshot him, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Was that fast or what? I told you. All right. This is gonna get really exciting. I know it's backwards. Here, let me turn it around because I'm not doing it justice with the way that the iPhone camera is. Gosh, I'm really hoping that YouTube fixes this app. Now it says here, Baby Star Ramen on Ice. What the heck is going on here? Baby Star Ramen on Ice. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It's pretty bizarre. And it says here, it's butter caramel taste, okay? Butter caramel. I've never, you can see the ramen. You see the ramen on there? Here's what it looks like. The packaging. He does look like he's having a good time. I can't complain. Baby Star Ramen on Ice. I've never heard of Ramen Ice Cream. It looks like ice cream. It's in an ice cream looking pack. It's gotta be good, right? I don't really know, but we're gonna give this a shot. And I have the light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this camera around and we're gonna eat this thing on this, okay, hold on a second. I love these midnight snack runs. You guys having fun? I'm just having so much fun. Despite the rain. I'm telling you, I've been cooped up all day editing the videos. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. I really appreciate it. It's been a long time. I haven't, get the light on this side. It's been a long time. I haven't seen the live stream crew for a long time. So I think the last one was like 5 or 6 days ago. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pan this down. Tristan, thank you. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll stop the camera because this is science now. This is being done for science. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Science. Ramen ice cream. What the heck is this? This is so wrong. It's so right. Okay. This is fun. All right, open it up. Whoa! Whoa, no. Did you just see that? You did not just see that. I opened it up. This is ice cream. What the heck is this? Okay. What? Why? I've seen chocolate topping. I've seen like little baby stars. I've seen jimmies. I've seen all sorts of things that you can put on top of ice cream. Ramen, and this looks like the freeze-dried cup of noodle ramen. This is not one of the things I've ever seen on an ice cream before, but I'm gonna give this a try because, I mean, how bad can it be? I bet you it's so bad it's good. Or maybe it's so good it's bad. Does that work? I can't. It's hard. I should have I was gonna say nuke. I should have microwaved it for like 30 seconds. This is really hard. All right. And this is pretty. Hey, Bubba from Indiana's tuning in. How you doing, Bubba? Bad Matt 812. Thank you very much. Look at that. There is ice cream underneath there, but okay. I'm gonna up. All right. We're gonna give this a try. This is pretty bizarre. No, it's just gross. No! Oh man. All right, I gotta turn away from my face because this is worse than I didn't think. I thought, this being Japan, it would be good. It tastes like ramen. I was expecting. Part of my problem is that I was expecting this to be sweet, and instead it was super salty, and there was no sweetness to it. I'm guessing this is vanilla ice cream. All right, here we go. It's not even salty ice cream. It's just regular vanilla. It's all I had was, when you saw the bite that I took, it was pretty much just all ramen. All right, pan up. We're gonna try this. All right, part 2. Well, that's better. It's getting better. Okay. Now what we have, that's a lot better. I wasn't expecting the salty, just the ramen. I was expecting something sweet. But yeah, you know what? I just saw that comment. Liza puts in, this is one of the pregnant women's have praised for. This is a pregnant woman food. It's like ketchup and pickles and honey or something. All right. When the saltiness of the freeze-dried ramen hits the ice cream, and I guess there's some caramel in it, it's kind of, it's kind of good. It's just that first bite, it was too much. Hey from Indiana. You know what? Get straight to the ice cream and mix it up with the ramen noodles because it's not good. It's not good just with the noodles. You need to mix. You need to mix the noodles with the ice cream. Oh man. What? What? Oh man. It's good. It's good. What? You have to, sometimes in life, the first bite is the worst, and it just gets better from there. The first bite, sometimes you hit rock bottom, and you can't go anywhere but up, and it's going up. This is the best midnight snack. You know why? It's ramen, man, and it's with ice cream. Ramen, ice cream, ramen, ice cream. Now I'm just being obnoxious, but oh man. I did not expect that I would like this. I was skeptical from the beginning. When I saw this and I decided to make this live stream, I was pretty skeptical from the beginning, and now I'm sorry, it's reversed in the... Oh man. Here's what it looks like on the other side. Oh man. That's me right now. He's wearing a hat too. You gotta do the spoon dance with your ramen ice cream. Oh, very weird stuff. Oh, I'm telling you. I have never ever had anything like this. It does get better. It can only get better. I did, you know. I saw that comment. It's like vanilla caramel ice cream. All right. Then there's this weird ramen saltiness to it, and they did not change the taste of the ramen. It's ramen. It's the crunchy ramen snack that kids like that's salty. It's that snack, and it's this caramel vanilla ice cream, and it's good. But, you know, I'm not sure. I think it was $1.50 for this. That's this guy. You didn't have to give me a super chat to do that one. That's just that was just for us. But ramen dance. But it was about 3 years ago in an Only in Japan main channel episode that I went to Daio Wasabi Farm. I don't know if you guys have seen this episode, but this episode, I went out to Nagano and I called him up 2 weeks in advance to schedule an exclusive look inside of the wasabi fields, and the guy's like, come on, bring it on. And he gave me an ice cream cone, all right? It was a wasabi ice cream cone, and then he goes like, you know what, look, and this guy, Kaguya-san, I think it was his name, Kaguya-san? Kaguya-san. He goes, you know what would really make this ice cream better? I'm like, no, what? And he goes, boop, boop, boop. And he took raw wasabi that he had grated and just stuck it right on the side of the vanilla ice cream cone. And, all right, at first I'm like, dude, you're crazy. And he was, because the guy's like a wasabi farmer. I bet you he eats the stuff all the time. But on a scale of 1 to 10 on spiciness, on wasabiness, it was like a 10, like 11. These things go to 11. I mean, it was pretty spicy, but it was good. And after you get the wasabi like fumes out, it gives you a really refreshing feeling, like you've cleaned out your whole system, and that really makes the ice cream experience better. And he also put wasabi in the beer, you know, and that was really interesting taste too. So I'm gonna take a couple more bites of this for those of you who are joining us late. I've been at it for about 22 minutes. This is the ramen on ice. All right, it says ramen on ice, ice cream, butter caramel from Baby Star. And Baby Star is the company that makes these little ramen snacks that kids like in packs. And what they've done is put the ramen in the ice cream. And how crazy is that? Oh man, I swear, this is like going back into like kindergarten for a lot of people. No, now you got it. Look at it. Check it out. It is totally, the ice cream has melted. Now you can see it fused with the ramen. This is where it's at, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. This stuff is growing on me. I gotta tell you, at first, I did not think I was gonna like this. I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking it too much. This is wrong. I think this is as far as this live stream goes. I have about 3 bites left, and I might want to just eat that and enjoy it by myself, and use this as relaxation time. Down here, guys. There you go. So this area is called Kachidoki. This is part of Chuoku. Kachidoki is famous for the bridge. It's famous for that Denny's. It's famous for being across from Tsukiji Market. And Tsukiji Market is going to be here in central Tokyo for, I think, until the end of the summer or the beginning of fall. I think it's around October, November that Tsukiji Market's going to move to Toyosu. And Toyosu is another area of Tokyo that's one or two stops away from here, actually. Toyosu is a pretty neat place. The market has had some controversy and some problems on that location. It was contaminated ground, and they had to decontaminate it, and now it's decontaminated, and now they're gonna move there, and they're gradually moving there. And then Tsukiji, I don't know, we're not sure what's gonna happen with Tsukiji, but the mayor's name is Koike-san. She's the governor, because Tokyo is a state, and if you saw the Aogashima video, you know Tokyo's a pretty big state. She was honest enough to say that the market could not move there until it was decontaminated, so good for her. And we will see that market, I will cover the move of the Tsukiji market. So definitely subscribe to the Only Japan Go channel. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another live stream because I was off for a few days. I got a lot of ideas to show you that is happening around the city. The city is changing fast right now. We've gone in for the Olympics coming in 2020, which is 2 years away. We started to go from like moving to this to like moving to this, okay? Everything is moving at a faster pace here in the city of Tokyo. That means that all of these things are going to be coming like boom, 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 boom. And I am so happy that we have this Only in Japan Go channel, because I cannot cover all this stuff on the main channel. It would be impossible. It's just moving too fast. Tomorrow I'm taking you to a unique location that was in the news recently. I'm not going to spoil it, but I think it's going to be pretty neat to see where this construction is at. There's just so much construction happening in the city of Tokyo. Each construction site is history, because after 2020, there's going to be a structure there. And right now, there's not much of anything there. So it's pretty interesting right now at this moment in time to take a look at what these places look like now. I'm somebody, if you've been watching these streams and you've been watching the Only in Japan channel, I really love history. I love the traditional side of Japan. I love protecting history. I love trying to preserve that feeling from years and years ago that we lose here in Japan. And I think through the show, if I can document some of that and we can kind of preserve that memory for us, that's a pretty cool feeling for me as a YouTuber and a creator to go and tomorrow I'll show you what this place is all about, but it has to do with trains. And if you did, and you know what, if you didn't see the stream that I did at Yurakucho about a week ago, with the 2 trains were flying at me, that's one of my favorite streams, because I felt this is something that you can do for free on the train platform, where you feel like really exhilarated when you have 2 trains passing you at a high speed on the platform. It's like standing between 2 trains and you're looking at the end of the road for you, but yeah, they go right past the platform and anybody can go and do it, and it's sort of a weird rush that you get from that. That was about a week ago. But thank you very much for joining me. I'm gonna cut loose now. This, sorry it's backwards, it's the YouTube app is not flipping it anymore. This is ramen on ice cream. Highly recommend it. If you find it at the 7-Eleven, get one. The first bite is gross. The second bite gets better, and by the third bite, when it's melted and kind of mixed all together, that saltiness with that edge of the saltiness and that really bizarre ramen taste that should not be in there, and you know it should not be in there, just mixes so well with the cream and the salt with the caramel, the sweet and the salt. It mixes really, really well. And I think that I think there's a reason why they made this and why it's a success story. But I haven't eaten in my time in Japan. I haven't really eaten anything that was so bad that grossed me out. I mean, to the point where I threw it up. There's the 7-Eleven. So I'm gonna walk home back across the bridge. I'm not gonna tell you where I live, but it is pretty cool to be living downtown in Tokyo. And you know, if you guys, I've gotten some good suggestions of places to go, a 24-hour bakery. I've gotten a lot of suggestions from the Patreon supporters that have been sending me direct messages on places that I should cover for the Midnight Food Run. So if you've got an idea, definitely send it to me. Denny's is one right there, because they're open 24 hours and they're pretty open to filming at the table, just as long as you don't bother other people. There's also a couple of bars. I'd like to show you Tsukishima, which is down the street. Tsukishima is famous for okonomiyaki and monja in Tokyo, which is it's a very good food, but monjayaki, if you've ever seen it, does not look good. If you've been joining me on Instagram, you'll see that I've filmed some of the monjayaki making the other day, and it was pretty it looks nasty, but it tastes good. It's like melting cheese and then just scraping it off of a heater. That's what monjayaki tastes like. It's like melting cheese, and you get that really burned taste, you know, of the cheese, that you like, crispiness. It's so good. Monjayaki, it's like you have to be a kid to have discovered something like monjayaki, because you're not allowed to play with your food, but whoever made this played with their food so much that they discovered monjayaki. So I highly recommend coming down to this area. This and you know, just over there, they're building the Olympic Village, and that's another place that I can. Dutchman Goes Japan, thank you very much for subbing. Nosh, thank you for pushing them. Don't push too hard, because we got some people getting angry at me saying don't punch this like button. Just lightly tap the like button, if you lightly tap the like button, that'll really help this live stream break out, because this was good. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and say goodbye to, in fact, if we get 300 likes on this, I might do a I love ramen dance for you as we say goodbye. I don't know if I'm gonna really do it. We're not gonna get 300 likes anyways, but big thumbs up. I hope you're enjoying the Only in Japan Go channel. I'm gonna continue with this more until the 21st of June, and then I'm gonna be going to Bali on honeymoon, and I'll probably do some live streams over in Bali. That's in Indonesia for some people who don't know where Bali is. Did you get the oh my gosh, you got the 300 too fast. I gotta do that dance again, don't I? But we're going to Bali for the honeymoon, and I'll try to do some live streams there. But before we go, I'm going to try to get in as much of Tokyo during the rainy season as I can, to give you an idea. From the 10th of June around starts the rainy season, and it's going to be like this for a while. And that makes visiting Tokyo a little bit tougher. But that doesn't mean it's worse, because it also means that the flowers come out, and the green is greener. And Hokkaido is probably the best destination to go in June, because Furano, which is a place in the north in Hokkaido, is just completely loaded in lavender flowers. It's one of the most beautiful, best smelling places on the entire earth. All right, I'm getting red scorpions getting upset. I better dance. So I'm gonna do the ramen dance before I leave you guys. This 7-Eleven ramen ice cream dance. Don't ask me why. And if you've got kids, you know why. I don't have to say why. What am I doing? I got ramen ice cream. Ah! Alright. It's getting better. It's really getting better. Alright, I'm turning the camera around. You guys can look at the last 20 seconds. Just stare at the ice cream. Because that's what I would do. Just stare at it. Dun 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 dun.